Having recently returned from your latest adventure, you are approached by a ratty-looking boy in tears. Please, sirs, could you please help me with my cat? He went over there and I'm afraid. The boy points a dirty finger at a decrepit abandoned building. I don't know what else to do. Find a cat, we have more important things to do. Reassure the boy and go find the cat. Well, we have two rats in our mercenary party here, and we also have a harrower. Yeah. It's not that we have more important things to do, it's that I just assume rats and bugs are afraid of cats, so we'll just look the other way. We didn't even hear what they said, so you shake your head and direct the boy. I mean, this didn't happen in my mind, but yeah. Well, hello friends. Welcome back for some more Olympus Chosen. So I've finally gone through Apati's cards here, level ups, and all of that stuff, and chose a scenario for this episode. Let's do this real quick, and then we'll be on our way. So, I'm going to go through the cards that I do have. I think I change this up every time, I don't know, but Submissive Affliction. I like this top ability, particularly because we have Hades with us, who can poison, who can muddle, if we can get some wounds, other negative traits or conditions, then Submissive Affliction is going to be that much stronger. But I also like the bottom ability here. Force an enemy within range 5 to perform an attack 2 at range plus 0, meaning if they don't have range, then they can only do a melee attack. And if they do have range, then they can go out to their full range, targeting another enemy with you controlling the action. That's great. I like the top, I like the bottom ability. This is a great card in general. I didn't take Into the Night. I'd like to, but yeah. This is a card I always fear. When I have it, I don't like losing it, and when I don't have it, I miss it. But I'm gonna try it again. I'm not gonna go for a very invisible heavy class or build this time in this position. Fearsome Blade, Feedback Loop, Gnawing Horde. I also haven't taken any summons yet. There's one more coming, and I haven't decided if I'm going for that one yet. Whenever that comes, I don't know. I forget. The Mind's Weakness. This is one that I think everybody will jump on board with. The Augment. Basically, what if you don't know, then the Mind Thief has these augments which will augment or modify her future attacks. So in this case, on your melee attack, add +2 attack. So this becomes an attack 1 + 2, making it an attack of 3. And that would make all the other attacks +2 as well. So attack 2 + 1. So let's say there's 1, that would be 3, 4, 5. Great. That's great, right? The bottom ability being attack 1 wound. A bottom ability attack is always good. The problem with these is that usually means, you know, she has to already be in it in order to be attacking. She can't move in this case, because I'm not taking Scurry, even though I really, really love this card. This is another one that I'm going to pass up on for now. Into the Night and Scurry. So this is one augment. The other augment that I like and I'm going to be using this time around is Parasitic Influence. She'll be able to heal herself every time she performs an attack. So if I use this bottom ability and then a top ability for attacking, she'd be able to heal herself 4. I think that's pretty good. Scurry. Scurry, I had a lot of fun with Scurry in my board game campaign because I put a jump on the move 3, and then I put a disarm on the attack 1. It was a very expensive card, as you can imagine, putting disarm when there's already an enhancement there is pretty expensive, but it was pretty awesome to be able to jump over the front line and slap the bow out of some archer's hand, or make sure that a shaman can't attack in the next turn. So I had a lot of fun with that, and I posted that on Reddit a long time ago, and well, I guess about a year and a half ago, and I got some slack for it, and then I got some people saying, you know, that's actually pretty funny. So I think people take it a little too seriously, but these enhancements, it's made to be more fun, and I really love the enhancements, and I love putting stickers on things that people don't typically do, because it makes the game more fun instead of min-max. So I tend to not take a lot of the enhancements seriously, and now that they're more accessible, they're cheaper. I think I'm going to be doing that more often anyway. So anyway, Scurry is a good card. I really like Scurry. It gives you the ability to move 3, attack, and then attack again. So you don't have that otherwise. But I'm not taking it this time. I'm going to try some new things out here. Perverse Edge. I do like this top ability. It's a more stronger submissive affliction, but the bottom ability being attack 1 at range 2, stun. I almost put a +1 on that range, but she's probably going to be in range pretty frequently, as I'm going to be using her as a melee character for the most part. There are a couple range that I did take that we'll see here in a minute, but and it also brings in ice. I think this is a really good ability. It brings in a lot of things. You have a ranged attack with stun and ice all on the bottom with a very fast initiative. This is a good card, a very good card. Empathetic Assault. There's one ranged that I do like to use from time to time, and this is kind of where I got the idea for Scurry. Putting the disarm here was I was using this too often and burning through it very quickly, and I realized, you know, if I did that here and made this a jump, then I could get into a position to do this action basically, but for free. So instead of making this a ranged, I just put myself in that position to make the attack and disarm. It doesn't bring in ice, unfortunately, but it doesn't burn either, so it's pretty nice. But anyway, I do really like this top ability, but I do like the bottom ability as well. Another really good card in comparison with Perverse Edge here. There's a lot of good things going on here. It has a pretty quick initiative. She can move and heal, or she can burn it for a pretty major disarming ability. Withering Claw is good, but I'm just not taking it this time. Possession. I like this bottom ability, but I don't think I need it now. I don't think so. It might be cool to have for Pan and some of the summons that we may have on the board, but I'm going to skip it for now. Again, just for now. Frigid Apparition is the X that I did take. I think, yeah, these are the other two X's. So Frigid Apparition I took. I really, this one. It makes Apati so good. It makes the Mind Thief really good at really low levels. Attack 3, but consume ice to stun. It doesn't burn, that's great. This is also good in a pinch or at the end if, let's say, we just need like one more turn. I can use this to stun and then make a normal attack following that. And this is also pretty good for things like these augments. So make it an attack of 5 or move up, hit them, stun, and now heal yourself as well. That's just such a good combination, right? So I took Hostile Takeover instead of Wretched Creature. The Giant Rat is cool. I like it. The bottom, being able to curse, continuing to curse. We just lost one of our curse machines, but we still have Hades, and Hades is going to be dealing a sufficient amount of curses. So I felt like Hostile Takeover is better in this situation, in my opinion. Being able to immobilize a melee enemy so that we don't sustain any damage. Great. Also bringing in ice, even better. Getting some points, and it's a 9. I mean, I feel like Hostile Takeover would have been a good choice, even if it was attack 1 at range 3. You know, but because it's a 2 and a 4, it makes it that much better. That much better. This is a great ability. If you're not going the path of maybe you want to have somebody adding some curses, or maybe you want to be having some summons, I get it. But in this case, I'm going to be taking Hostile Takeover. I think this is just very, very valuable. Brain Leech instead of Silent Scream. This is a attack 4, heal 4 self, bringing in darkness. It does burn. But in this case, we could use Silent Scream instead of Parasitic Influence, for instance, where we could heal maybe somebody else. And if I didn't have Pan, maybe I would think about this one. Let's say we had the Brute or someone else on the front line that's not as good at healing. Silent Scream would probably be my choice. But because I have Pan, the bear is completely covered when it comes to healing. I don't really need to heal anybody else. So we're going to be a bit selfish in this way and just heal ourselves with Parasitic Influence. But maybe Apati and Pan don't see eye to eye anyway, so. But Brain Leech is still good. Particularly because we get another bottom attack and it strengthens her, which is really good too. 16's not the greatest. It's not very fast. If you want to be going very fast, you still have to pair it with something else to be able to go fast. But to be able to attack, strengthen yourself, and then attack immediately following that, and you're also strengthened for the next turn. Cranium Overload, which is how I feel sometimes while playing this game. Instead of Pilfer, this was one that I had a really hard time with. I love Pilfer. It's such a good ability to be able to find loot where you wouldn't be able to otherwise. Loot 1, gain 1 additional gold pile for each adjacent enemy. So the one thing you have to keep in mind is you do have to loot before you can perform the rest of it. You can't just loot nothing and then gain additional loot. No, you do have to pick up at least 1 loot pile in order to continue looting. Now, that's not typically always a problem, just the way the timing works there. I ended up taking Cranium Overload for the move 5 and the 5 initiative because I was starting to see that I didn't have a lot of movement without burning. So yeah, I felt like Cranium Overload might be a good ability to be able to move into position very early with an initiative of 5 And once we get to that last room, whatever the last normal enemy is, we can just outright kill it at range 4. Not bad at all, right? And then, on top of that, you get to, basically it explodes and targets all of the adjacent enemies to that normal that just died. So you can attack 2 for all of those. But Pilfer is a difficult one for me to pass up on. I had a lot of fun with Pilfer. Last but not least, Mass Hysteria, which is probably what I'm going to get because I didn't take Frozen Mine. I'll tell you why. Hostile Takeover. Okay, if it's a melee enemy, then it's basically a stun, right? Frigid Apparition, I already have one of these, so maybe I replace this one with Frozen Mine. Okay, I'll give you that. But I have that. Perverse Edge, here's another stun. So, okay, this brings in ice, this brings in ice, this does consume ice, so this bringing in ice, this one, then I can follow up with Frozen Mind and still stun everything. I get it. And I've used it before, and I really liked it. But I love Mass Hysteria. I think the first time I played as the Mind Thief, I took Frozen Mind and without even thinking about it, and it was good. You know, I had a lot of good combinations and fun with that card. But Mass Hysteria, I've forced myself to take a lot of these in the Guildmaster campaign, which is still up on YouTube if you want to see some of these interesting combos that I pretty much took a lot of cards that I never took before to force myself to like some other things or learn about them. And Mass Hysteria, I grew to be very fond of, to be able to open a door or walk into a room and muddle. It's not a major attack, sure, but to be able to muddle 4 enemies at once and bring in ice, come on. No, it's good. It's really good. Particularly when we have somebody like Hades who is going to be throwing some curses into the mix. I think, I think that makes Muddle even better. Muddle is good by itself, but to have curses in there, it makes the enemy go through their deck faster, finding more and more of those curses. So to be able to muddle 4 enemies is going to be great. The bottom ability here, you may have 2 augments active at once. If a third, discard one of the others. It's cool. I think there's something interesting about it, but that kind of means that you have, this one is now burned, basically, because you won't see it again, but it is persistent. Now let's say I have this one and this one up. I now have a hand of 7, and that's if I play it very early on, of course. So I think I used this like once or twice to really force myself to see how it works, and it's good. I thought it was really good, particularly with feedback loop and parasitic influence, so that I can gain some shield and heal up. I thought that was a pretty cool ability, particularly like we can attack twice here and here, right? So to be able to heal twice and shield twice was pretty cool at the same time. Of course, you can attack twice and shield up twice as well. That's a good combination. But I might use it once or twice. It's not something I'm really excited to use. I like using this top ability, as I said before. So, all right. As for the gear, I gotta keep going with invisibility, particularly with a party because she has health of 10 at level 5. So I'm a little put off by that number. I think Pan actually is 2, yeah. But this thing is 12. 12 at level 7, so I guess all of them are extremely squishy then, right? Yeah. So Cloak of Invisibility to just save her for a turn or two. I also giving her the Steel Ring to save her for a turn, on top of a major stamina potion. Yeah. And I'm giving her the Volatile Bomb because of those ranged attacks that I feel like could basically use it. Where is it? Here we go. Perverse Edge. Now we'll be able to stun up to 3 enemies. This one we'd be able to potentially stun or disarm 3 enemies. And immobilizing up to 3. So I didn't really intend on going a ranged route, but I guess I ended up taking quite a bit of range, didn't I? I did. But this one has a melee attack on the bottom, is kind of the reason why I took it. And then we have this one too, and of course this one. So I'm probably in the future level ups, I'll probably force myself to stay away from more of these ranged, because I do want a melee attacker. I definitely do. It's kind of a mixture. It's a healthy mixture. Okay, well, anyway, Volatile Bomb is going to be pretty helpful. If we actually had the we have the fire, we have the night, or night or darkness, and earth blades. If there was an ice blade, man, I would have taken that in an instance. And I was staring at this thinking, maybe I'll take this one, maybe I'll take this one, to try and find ways to make it work. But if ice shows up at some point, I'm taking it immediately for a party. That's my goal. I want that for a party. If I had taken the Frozen Mind, I wouldn't be as excited about it. But Mass Hysteria brings in ice, Hostile Takeover, Empathetic Assault, Perverse Edge. So bringing in a lot of ice is actually quite an interesting thing that we could have done. And I also thought about darkness, because Hades does bring in darkness with Nightmarish Affliction, which is basically it for now. And I thought, maybe I could do that. But I just ended up not, because Hades will be able to use darkness. So I think these abilities are good enough to use darkness in. But yeah. Was that it? That's not it. Let's go through these real quick. This one's pretty easy. Resilient, taking that always as my first. And then I just went straight down this to make this as thin as possible. I really like having as few cards as possible with the Mind Thief. So now you have 2 chances of pulling a negative modifier, and then equal chances for a 0, 1, or 2. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. I'll probably... Why does it keep doing that? I'll probably end up taking Freeze next, and then for like the next 2 of them, for a couple more +2s, making that pretty powerful. Maybe Technique, and then we'll decide where we want to go with with these. Muddle might be a good one. It's bringing in 3 of them. Bringing in 2 immobilize is good. I'd rather muddle than immobilize for her. Even though she has a lot of those ranged, I'd rather be... I do want to be more melee with her. So muddling is probably going to be a better choice. Bludgeon, yes. Pacify, a disarm, and another muddle. Yeah. Well, okay. And the place that we're going to go to is the Shrine of Strength. We are now at level 3 because we have 5, 7, 5 now. Shrine of Strength. See what secrets lie within the ancient temple. This is in the Copperneck Mountains. A core quest. We need to loot the ornate chest. We are seeing frost demons and wind demons. Of course, with the Savas Ice Storm, which can bring in both wind and frost demons. Harrower and Festers. And stone golems, which have shield. Of course, wind demons have shield too. I'm realizing as I was going through all of these, well, I won't show them, but all of these open quests that are available, there are a lot of enemies with a lot of shield. And it kind of hurts to see Erebus go, because that's one of his strong points, taking out enemies with shields. But we gotta move on. He's gone. We have other people to take care of now. And then we also have Retaliate here and here for our bear. That's gonna be good stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, so a lot of shield, a lot of retaliation. Of course, with Hades or with poison in general, we can basically, essentially, be removing a shield, is kind of the way that I think about it. And I think we have a couple ways of wounding, which will be helpful, particularly against wind demons. But all right, well, this is where we're gonna go. I don't think I looked at things to purchase for Hades and I wasn't too excited about them. And I'm not too excited about using Hades' money for Temple of the Great Oak. Pan, I'd like to save a bit more money before I start blessing him again, or before I start blessing him in general, because, well, one, we need to be spending his money on augments or enhancements. So we just need 3 more. Obviously, it's going to be a pretty expensive one. So we'll find a way to get money and spend them mostly on the enhancements. Though I would like to get a couple more things for him. I'm just not entirely sure yet. I've been looking through the gear and I'm not excited about a lot of it for him. So, but in order for him to actually, in order for Pan to reach his goal, we might want to take Soaring Ally for that loot. We might really want to take that. Just don't know which one we would use. I mean, one of these might be nice. I don't need to keep both of them all the time. So I think let's do that. Mobilize and muddle. Let's drop Spirit Swap and bring in Soaring Ally for now. Let's try that one out. This loot, command loot, is really strong. If the bear's in position, right, in a good position. The problem is that we have to get him into that good position. Sometimes that might be difficult. So, but I do need some way for Pan to loot, and I think that might be the only one that's available for him at the moment. Was there another one? Punch Through is one I might be taking pretty soon because of all of the the shield that we have in the other scenarios. I might take this if I decide that it's better, or at least on par with the next levels. Shrine of Strength. Let's go.
Nestled in a high valley deep in the Copperneck Mountains, this shrine is not easily found or accessible. But luckily, you know the way.
I guess luckily we do. The route to your destination is less direct than you had hoped. Or maybe we don't. And you end up taking a shortcut through a small forest. There you happen upon a family of deer that are still a ways off in the distance and haven't noticed you. You approach cautiously. Ooh, okay. Shoot at one of the deer or just watch the deer for a little bit. We don't really have an archer with us. Like, okay, if we had the Doomstalker, I'd say let's go for it. We do have the Beast Tyrant though. I wonder if he's good here or here. You know? Maybe nothing at all, but the Beast Tyrant in the woods with some animals. Shoot at one of the deer. Let's say let's watch it. I don't think he'd be good at shooting it. Maybe this. It's just my thought process. I could be completely off, but... Aww. You're enjoying watching the animals graze when an arrow flies out and hits the larger of the deer in its center chest. It bolts away, but doesn't make it very far before collapsing. Then you see a large Enox emerging from the brush and turn toward you. I thought you were going to do something stupid there for a second. Thanks for not scaring away my quarry. Allow me to share some of the spoils with you. Well done. All right. You've been blessed. Great.
The shrine lies on the edge of a giant frozen lake, surrounded by ancient, towering trees. Adorning the structure's stone face are innumerable symbols of power and strength, but you cannot determine whether the shrine was dedicated to some specific entity or simply to the general concept of strength. You enter through the large stone doors, hoping to find something within that increases your own power. As you walk along the entryway, you see a number of runic inscriptions carved into the walls. They're hard to make out, but you believe they profess an ideology of strength begets strength. In order to increase one's own strength, one must first demonstrate strength. You open the next set of doors and come face to face with that ideology in practice.
Ooh.
A powerful savas materializes in front of you and wordlessly begins to channel a destructive force in your direction. You will need to prove yourself to get at whatever is in this temple.
Okay. Okay. So we're going to be fighting a Savas Ice Storm immediately. Layabout or reveal a door. We don't really have a door opener here, do we? Let's go with layabout. I don't know if that's really possible, but it might be. Scrambler? Or Zealot? Zealot. Let's go for Zealot. Have 3 or fewer cards in your hand. If we are aiming to exhaust, we can do that through card use. That sounds like a good one. Executioner or Purist? Yeah, I'm going to use Executioner here. I don't think Purist is one that I'd like to use for a party. I don't really know if I like Purist, this option, all that much. I could see it being a useful one to randomly get some rare chance that I just started a character a class, and I didn't spend any money on gear. Maybe I just spent money on enhancements or something like that for 1 or 2 scenarios. But Purist I typically just stay away from. I feel like this one is a one that I just don't want to push myself to attempt. So maybe I'm wrong there. Adds to the challenge, sure, but I really like having the gear. That's why I buy it. So okay. Yeah, loot the ornate chest. That's it. I mean, maybe when we loot it, we have to kill everything. I would assume it says that underneath, but we just have to get to the chest. Some pretty formidable enemies here, though. Round 1. Okay, there he is. There he is. So we've got a normal stone golem. Just has the 1 shield. Nope. Just has, well, has 2 shield, 11 health. It's going to take some time to get through you, but honestly, we really need to focus on you first, because this guy's going to be summoning in demons. So we will attempt to control you while we run out here and kill the Savas Ice Storm, while also trying to control you as well. Oh man, I forgot. Oh no, that's not you. That's you. Probably too late, isn't it? It's definitely too late. There's a skin for the Mind Thief that I forgot to put on, but I want it because she looks pretty awesome in it. It's a Witch Doctor skin. And yeah, man, I forgot. I'll try to remember next time. Alright, round 1. And so we're going to be starting off with Apati at 5, Cranium Overload for a major move, and Hostile Takeover for immobilizing. You, the Stone Golem, will start controlling the Stone Golem immediately. Then we're going to be going at 43 much later. Nightmarish Affliction, so that we can poison and curse both of them with Wretched Swarm to get us over here. That might be a problem if this guy decides to make an attack, so we're gonna have to see how that's going to pan out. Maybe I guess I can just go invisible and we'll deal with it then. And then we have the Beast Tyrant going very late. Stone Sigil for a move 5 and an Energizing Strike to... You know what? Maybe we just go earlier to bring the bear back there. I was wanting to go later in case something with this guy, but it'll be fine. We can move the bear and then have it attack for 4 against the Ice Storm, and then strengthen itself for its next turn. So I think we'll go with that. Yes. Arctos. Okay, so it's going really early, and it's an attack 4 at 6 range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to be attacking our bear, and it's not going to immobilize, but it is bringing in air, which is cool that it's going to be doing stuff like that. And of course, you're doing a ranged attack. I knew that was going to happen. Anytime that I immobilize it, it does ranged attacks, and anytime that it does melee attacks, you know, I'm out of range, I guess. But so foiled, plan foiled, and they're both going so early. And wait a minute. Oh, it's gonna immobilize the bear. Okay. Alright, here we go. I think I'm just going to immobilize you now so that you can't walk away. I don't know. Hey, +2. I'll take that for sure. And what is this? Is an attack of 4? If I move anywhere, you're going to be attacked. Like anywhere. I guess if I move over here, you won't be attacked. But if I move anywhere up here, you'll be attacked over there. Ah, they completely screwed my turn up. And then I'm to bring... guys, this is bad. I just gave them ice. Well, getting out of here. And we're just gonna go invisible back here, honestly. I mean, I have my steel ring. But they could, if they pull a ×2, then it's, no, we're going invisible. Oops, over here. Sorry, bear. Okay, that could have been worse. At least they pulled it up for me. That was nice. Oh, actually, it's not, that's right, because it went before me, so it's not too bad. Alright, we'll have it do my thought here. It's not as bad as I thought, but it's still not great either. Yeah, get back there. We'll definitely have you summon, or heal up. And we'll make this attack now. Stop that. And it's gonna retaliate. Man, this is super punishing. Well, I don't want... Yeah, I don't really want both of those cards again. Alright, end your turn. Take it. What a waste. What a waste. Okay, do I want to use a bottom ability right away? I don't really see a reason to. No. No. Alright. Round 2. Let's hope this goes a little bit better than that first round. That was absolutely terrible. We've also brought in wind for it, so I guarantee it's going to be wanting to use that. We're going to start off with Apati over here. She is invisible, and maybe I shouldn't go so early with her, but I wanted to use this, and I couldn't really find like a top ability card that would pair well in her situation. So I went with Mass Hysteria. It is going to be bringing in ice again. So maybe I go later. Maybe I go later. That way I can maybe try to use it in the next round. If I can go... If 48 is late enough, that is. So we'll start off with Pan with Maul and borrowed essence, so I can just give all of my health to my friend over here, Arctos, and we'll try our best to keep you preoccupied. Yeah. And then 31 is Hades, a stun, and Vile Pestilence just for some movement. You're both poisoned anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, good. You are just retaliating. You're going super early again. Move 3, attack 3 at range 5, shield 1, range 2, affect self and all allies, and oh my good God, what's happening here? I guess luckily I put the bear over there. I don't know though. Nice. Wow. Do you think we actually can do this? Probably not. No. Okay. Well, it'd be nice to see, you know, his face here instead of that, but I gave him 9 health. Do I really need to give him 9 health? Yep, I do. Let's do it. Of course it moved here. Why would it want to... if it moved this way, it wouldn't have been so bad. Okay, well, I'm gonna be doing this instead, I think. Let's make sure you're stunned. That's getting annoying. It's not bad. We actually dealt some damage. And continue moving over into this corner so you're not punished for any reason. And then as for you... Oh, you know what? Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. No, it's not. It's stunned. I don't know, guys. This is just bad, right? I don't want to attack you at all. We're slowly chipping away at this, but they have foiled everything. I guess me stunning you was the poor idea. That's the bad choice, because I wanted you to be able to attack here. And well, I think it's a good idea to just maybe get those 2 cards back. I want Submissive Affliction back so that it makes that attack. What would be another... Where are my cards here? You know what? I'm going to use this. I want Cranium Overload for going really early with that movement. And I think Submissive Affliction. Even though Hostile Takeover would be good too, but let's go with those 2. Round 3. I mean, we've got them down. And what's the rest of this look like? Oh man, it looks like a I don't know, guy holding 2 hammers. I don't know. All right, so we've got a big room here, small room, and then we have, it looks like these are both T-junctions on the side here. We need to find the single doors leading from the central room will open when the pressure plate in the central room is activated. The double doors will only open once all pressure plates in the rooms have been behind the single doors have been activated simultaneously. So we're going to start off with Apathy, Cranium Overload again, and Frigid Apparition to stun one of you two. I mean, you're already stunned, so I'm probably going to come back here to work on you now. So I might not need to go 5, right? I just need a little bit of movement. Well, that's basically the most amount of movement. So we're gonna go, yeah, we're gonna stick with this one, and then Frigid Apparition to stun. Then at 17, Disorienting Roar to muddle and immobilize. I don't know if that's actually a good one to do anymore. We'll go 23 with Pan, Disappearing Wounds for healing, and Unstoppable Beast for the move 5 for Pan. We're just going to start moving toward the door. This is going to be controlled, and you're already stunned, so that does not matter. Then at 76, Succumb to the Gift for something, just some movement, and Gathering Doom for an attack of 3 and Cursing. That should not kill you, but at least we're getting some curses out there. Okay, so this is not going to happen because you're going to be stunned. So you don't suffer damage if you're stunned. Disarm and all that is not happening. Okay. Okay. Right to here. I'm gonna continue working on you. That's a pretty major attack, so I think it's better to just stun. Good job, Arctos. Good job. So there's the loot. I guess that's the only one I can go. So we'll get going. Squeeze on by. And I don't think... I don't know if I want to take 2 cards. No. Right. Move a little bit over here. And we'll make that attack. Alright. Good. That's good. Unfortunately, I don't have the Foul Wind up yet. I was really pushing to get back here to start controlling that Savas, and man, it just screwed us all up. Really threw me off balance for a moment. We should be able to take care of you pretty easily now, and I think that's the rest of you. I'm not going to use a stamina potion with you either. What I'll probably end up doing is just taking a rest while the Mind Thief, like as we're over here, the Mind Thief is finishing this off and then she can catch up, kind of a thing. So round 4. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. I don't really like that, but I don't have any more ways of... 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's going to walk around. I wanted to use that loot, but that's not going to be the case. So I'll use this. I don't need to move too far. That way we've got a heal 4, and if I really need to, I can go for that disarm. And disorienting roar, sure. Then we've got the perverse edge, which I like, and submissive affliction. So it's going to be stunned and poisoned. That'll be an attack of 2 plus 1 for each. It'll be an attack of 4. And I mean, maybe I throw this up instead. No, let's go for it that way. We'll stun, and then we'll make a good attack on him. And as for you, maybe we go for foul wind now. Accelerated end, I could remove. I could deal 1 damage to you, I guess. And sure, we'll use rot maggots to do a little bit of healing all around, I guess, for these 2 guys. I like how rot maggots does healing. I find that strange, but alright. Right here. It's at disadvantage, but I'm not really thinking we're going to be dealing much damage there. This is the big one. Gah! We're getting close. Getting close. Okay. Well, since you're stunned, I'm not too worried about it. And I'll do this only because it's going to also immobilize. Oh, well, both of those will be gone too. See, this would have been good. Maybe I should have gone after this. So that's immobilized but it probably would have gone before me anyway. This will at least give me an XP. We'll use this to heal up a bit. Not bad. 2 turns, I've healed up 8. And we're not going to use that. Okay. Heal you 2 up. There. Not too bad. It's kind of, I feel like it's a lot of work that we put into this room, but honestly, finishing this room before resting is still alright in my book. I don't think... I tend to think like this first room, before going into here, if that means like rest before opening the first door is okay in most scenarios. This one might not be one of those kinds of scenarios, but it's too late. So yeah, let's see here. We'll go with these 2. That's all that's available. I don't know. I'd like to get moving, but I guess the bear's probably going to walk over and kill it anyway, so... we can get Mind's Weakness available for next round, maybe? I'll think about that a little bit more. Foul Wind, I would like to get Foul Wind going. And Stinging Clouds for whatever. You know what? I'll do this and I can just cancel it after. Good enough. I'd like to... I mean, I do have Cranium Overload to get moving a bit more later, but I can either go here or here, and I'd like to pick up the gold, you know? Yeah, whatever. We've got a little bit more movement next turn. And as for you, well, I'm not going to be able to get any experience, and I just want to move, so let's get moving. Round 6, we'll take a long rest. And I'm just going to drop cancel Mind's Weakness so that it's back in my discard pile and ready for the next time I want to play it. And I'll be able to play it again, get more XP out of it, that kind of a thing. So, okay. Perform the long rest. So it says here that the double doors, I assume, are right here. Will open. So I need to stand on something here for these doors to open first. The single doors leading from the central room will open when the pressure plate in the central room is activated. So there's a pressure plate in here that when we stand on it, I think we have to end our turn. I don't think we can just move over it. It will be activated, and then it will open up these two doors. So then we have to split up quickly. It's kind of nice that we have 4, basically, characters. So 2 can go one way and 1 can go the other. 2 can go the other way. So we can send the bear and maybe the beast tyrant, send them both in one direction. We'll just have to see how that goes. I mean, we could split them up. It does not matter if one is next to the other, because typically, you know, it just says heal 4 self. The big thing would be Ancient Ward allows him to heal 4 at range 4. So I wouldn't be able to use this on the bear. But I could still use Redistribute and then patch myself later. So that's kind of the way that I'll think about it. It'll just depend on which way we go. So and then yeah, and it's kind of a squishy group. I'm not sure. This is going to be quite a feat for this group to claim victory over the Shrine of Strength. Definitely need a lot of movement. It's going to be extremely helpful. And this one would be really good too. So I can't get rid of that, because in that way I could have him, you know, be here and then just swap an enemy with him to put him. I assume there's going to be a pressure plate here and here and here and here. Oh, there's only going to be 3. There can only be 3 because there's only 3 of us. Technically, I'm not going to put the bear. I mean, I could put the bear on one and it will count. So I'll have to find, once we open up these doors, we'll see where the pressure plates are. There's not going to be 4. That wouldn't make sense. Okay. So this one would be good because then I could swap. Let's say I just swap the bear with an enemy in the place that has only 1 pressure plate, and then everybody else can go in the other direction. I guess I could do something like that. So Disorienting Roar is going to be a really good one. Yeah, I'm going to unfortunately get rid of Soaring Ally in this case. I feel like the loot is not going to be something I'm going to be too focused on here. It would be great to have another ally that could have a lot of movement, but I'm thinking bringing in the Stone Sigil anyway, because I could bring in the Monolith and even switch that, depending on where would be a good place. I'm not sure. Even putting it right here in the middle wouldn't be a bad place, because as enemies are pouring through here, we could use the Stone Sigil as like a place for them to target on. Or I just put it back here as soon as the doors open. I could put it back there and then everyone will have something to focus on and we can do something else instead. So this is going to be a really good one. Yeah. Soaring ally it is. Oh, I'm not too happy that I did that. And rot maggots. Yeah, I like this top ability because it's an attack of 4 and he doesn't have a whole lot of that. But I need to be more happy about his or like more focused on his AoEs, I think. So I'm gonna burn rot maggots this time. Round 7. Unfortunately, we gotta take a rest with you. But I could just take a short rest with you. Could take a short rest with you. I'll have to think about this. So we're going to start off with Hades here. Nightmarish Affliction at 44. And we're going to be opening this door with Hades. We have the ability to go invisible. So I think that's going to be probably what I do. We'll be able to hit a couple of them, poison, curse, that's all good stuff, and then we'll have infuse darkness ready for something like this, maybe? Or this, to muddle a whole bunch. So we'll oh no, that's right, and I'll be using it in combination with Stinging Cloud to move in and shield. If I decide they're not doing a whole lot, then I'll just move in and shield. If there's not a lot of enemies, that's an option. So yeah, we'll see. Then we're going to go really late with the Beast Tyrant Pan, Stone Sigil to get him right into the door, and then command him much further. You know, I was actually thinking maybe instead of having him attack, I can do something like this instead. And from where he's standing, that might be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. That might be a good position, because he's going at 95 anyway. So I can maybe do Ancient Ward instead to disarm for the next round. So we're kind of helping out with that too. I think that's a good idea, and we can look at the other options once the bear's in there. I think I'll go for that instead. All right. Well, let's open up that door, and I think it might be best to open the door in front of him, but I'm a bit afraid. Let's open this door first, so that we have you out of the way, and maybe we just move you in to do the disarm instead of moving the bear all the way in. Let's do it this way first. Oh boy, what are they doing? Okay, so heal, immobilize, target all enemies within range 2. They're going to... Well, wait a minute. This isn't so bad. This isn't so bad at all. You're not going to move, and then that's 1, 2, 3. So as long as I don't move in, you're not going to be attacked by them. They're not going to be able to go invisible. We don't have air infused. And they're not going to heal each other, or heal themselves. Okay. You guys, immobilize, target all enemies within range 2. Well, from this position, you're going to be immobilized. I could just back up. And then have them poisoned and cursed from the distance. What are you going to do? Disarm all adjacent enemies, move 3, and then attack 2 at range 4. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say you end here. You can see him. I don't think, yeah, you can't see that far. So it's probably going to be, well, it's certainly going to be an attack on you. I think it's best we back up. Let's take out all of the enemies before we step on that pressure plate. You're going to be kind of the more annoying one, because this guy can be summoning. So once we step on this, these two doors will open, and whatever's in there will then start moving toward us. If anything's in there, I don't know. And then we need to find the pressure plates. I assume there's 3, as I said before, which will open this, and then we'll fight Big Baddie in there, whatever that's going to be. I'm thinking that I should stay where I am. No, you know what? Let's back up. I can see both of you from here. Let's back up so that this guy moves his full, or at least moves as much as possible. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So it at least starts to move a little bit. Let's back up to this way. And I'm just going to put my shield up because there's only going to be one attack. I think that's worth it. And it's bringing in air, which is pretty cool for my next turn. If I can go early enough to do that. Okay. You and you. That's not bad. Not bad. I don't think I want to be doing anything for a bottom action here. This might actually be a pretty good one if I could reach 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could poison both of them, which would be beneficial, but I'm not too worried about that right now. Okay, we have darkness available now. Do I want to take any cards? No? Okay, let's go. Great. Just the one. So because the bear's already sitting there, I think from where you're standing, you're not going to be able to see anything. No. So let's, instead of moving the bear in, let's do this to disarm both of you for the next round. Yep. So I'm going to open up this other door, or maybe I'll use one to attack you so you're disarmed too. Let's definitely open this door. Putting the stone, or the monolith in this room might be really beneficial, since we're going to have to go out, come back, go out, come back, and then come into here. What we can maybe do is just use this as like put it near this door, so when this door opens, they'll just focus on that instead of us. Just skip the movement. I think you're actually in a really good position here. I can hit anybody. I kind of want to continue here, and if I kill one, cool. If I pull a ×2 on you, that would be great. I do have it. I do have that. But otherwise, I think I want to disarm you. I'll attack you. I don't know, like, it doesn't look like the major things are going to be summoning. Let's attack these two. They have retaliation. I think it's going to be a good thing to try and kill them quickly. Oh boy. You're kidding me. Alright. So they're down 3 and 2. Now we can just take our time with them. We can focus on these other ones. You're full health, and I don't want to take the 2 cards that I just took. Actually, you know, bringing this one back immediately might be pretty beneficial. Might be beneficial. I think I'm going to skip it for now, though. I think I'm going to drop Parasitic Influence. Because I'm seeing too many good choices here to keep, and I haven't used the Steel Ring yet, and we still have ways of healing, so I think I'm gonna drop this. If I needed to heal, or if I felt like I was in some poor place right now, then I wouldn't do that. But I think because I'm full health and I'm seeing the types of enemies we're going up against, and we're doing much better now, I think I'm okay with that. All right, round 8. So we're going to start off with Pan here with Maul for the move and shield, and Patch Fur for the shield. And this way, he's going to be going up and attacking 4 or 6. He's going to go up and attack you. I assume you're going to be dead. Then instead of having you just attack again, I'm going to just protect you. Shield, that way you have a couple shield on you, and I'm not too worried about the incoming attacks. Too worried anyway, but that should mitigate a lot of incoming damage. Then we're going to go 31 with Hades this is for the initiative, and Vile Pestilence to make a poisoning attack against this whole group. That should do quite a bit of damage, at least poisoning. But I do have wind or air, so I want to be going as quick as possible. I don't think I'm going to be able to contend with the initiative of the wind demons, though, so I'll attempt it. Then 75, Cranium Overload for the movement, and mine's weakness 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm only going to be able to get to here. I was thinking I could use maybe something else. I guess I could use Mass Hysteria instead, but I want to go late, was my other thought. So if by chance this Frost Demon is not dead, then I'll have Mine's Weakness to attack him. If he is, then I can just use Mind Weakness to get ready for the next attack, which I'll have to be going pretty early with, so we'll see how that's going to go. Yeah, okay. Well, wait a minute. I mean, shield, move, attack, it's not that bad. 2. Initiative of 2. Then 19, but luckily we're going to have a whole bunch of... I mean, it's not that bad of an attack either. Then it's bringing in ice, which is helpful for us. And then it's going to... Man, they're doing very similar things here. Let's hope that both of them are... Oh, they're both disarmed. We don't have to worry about that. So the attacks aren't too bad. And they're just bringing air in so I can use it again. That's pretty helpful. They're actually clumping together even more, which is even better. Strange. I would think it would want to move here. I don't know. Oh, you jerk. Absolute jerk. That's fine. Well, they're both disarmed, so it's okay. Everybody has gone. So I think if that's the case, I'm just going to do the top and the bottom here because they're both disarmed, so we don't have to worry about you guys. You guys have already gone, you've already gone, so we'll use this to make an attack, and then we'll heal you up afterwards. I think that's cool. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's make the attack against you, and then I can make the grouping attack against them. Great. And we'll heal you up. What a team, right? I'm considering bringing back Maul immediately. Maybe even Ancient Ward. Bringing these two back might be a good idea. I'm gonna keep going though. We've got other ways to attack, and I'm realizing now that you actually did go before me. Or that I went before you. Now they have way too much shield, which is a problem. However, it's not that big of a deal. We can just, let's move in over here. Since this is a range of 2, I'd like to be even closer. And we can hide behind Arctos, but that's cool. We can use Foul Wind. Not much is going to come from it, but you know what? This is probably the time to do this. I'm going to go right for it. Get rid of all that shield. I think this is a perfect opportunity. We can deal some damage, maybe even take some out. Yeah, that was totally worth it. What a great job there. That was just an attack of 1. Attack of 1, and then the +2 from the power potion, and yeah. Well done. Well done. Oh, and then of course the air. I knew there was something else I was missing. So that was an attack of 4 against all of them, and I didn't burn a card for it. I did use a potion, of course, but air will be coming back. I saw that, which might be a problem. Okay, we'll end your turn. I desperately need I need a jump on Cranium Overload to make this card better, to make it more useful. So I'm gonna have to do it that way. Let's move in, and I'll probably grab Mind's Weakness now, so that we can make some attacks against them later. So we'll skip the attack. Okay, good. Round 9, we have ice and we have air in the atmosphere. So let's go in with maybe we want to go early, and I'm thinking of Frigid Apparition to stun. I'm gonna take Hostile Takeover for the movement. And then we have Frigid Apparition for an attack of 3 +2 from the augment. Makes it attack 5 and stun. We can go for you. You know, you've poisoned 2, so that's an attack of 6. Not too bad for that little guy, huh? Or little rat. For the Plague Herald, I think no matter what I do, I'll do this actually, but there's not much I can do here. So I think I'll do something like this. I'm not going to use the loot. I think it'd be fun to do, but I don't think I'm going to do it. And then as for you, we'll just we'll have you go earlier. Maybe I'll do this, so if they do get an attack out after 17, at least they will be muddled. What are the chances here? It's 50-50. It'd be nice if you went this way, but I doubt it. Well, I'll use Unstoppable Beast for that move 5, I guess. I just want to get into the middle, maybe stand on it if they're both dead. Let's do that. I'm hoping you're dead. Oh, well, you will be stunned. You will be stunned. So, I guess I want to stand right here. What are you going to do? Move 4, attack 3, range 3, pull, and bring in air. So let's just move up here. I want to pick up some loot anyway. We've got ice. Let's make this attack of 5. It's 6 because of the poison, but because of the shield, it's 5. Well done, little ratling or vermling. Great work. Great work. So I think it's probably in our best interest to open up the door, huh? If we just go stand right here, then we'll have the doors open, and then we can figure out our move. Let's do it. And how much health do you have? 17. You're fine. The stamina potion. No. I wonder if you get XP for basically skipping. You do. Interesting. For doing the command action, you get the XP, even though you didn't. I don't know if that's really how that's supposed to work. All right. Harrower infestors. I didn't really get a chance to do anything. I just wanted to look. So we have 2 elite Harrower infestors, and then 1. Is it just the 1? Yeah, the 1 normal stone golem. So I'm actually pretty cool with... Oh man, that's right. All these traps and everything. And there's the 3rd. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3. They're all behind traps. Damage 5 and poison, and then these are 5 and wounds. Oh, okay. Poison, wound, poison, wound. Okay. This big guy's going to take some time to get to us. I'm not too worried. I mean, this could be painful. It's going to hurt, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. You can actually see him, so let's poison you, and then I will Gathering Doom you after. Yeah, we can see you. So we'll use that. I can't see you. That's too bad. I can't reach you, at least. Oh, from Harrower to Harrower. We can use Foul Wind, Hawk Helm to make this an attack of 5. Let's do this. Yeah, I mean, that's too bad. But, hey, not bad, not too bad, right? What's next? I think I'm okay with skipping out on Ring of Haste. Maybe minor mana or the major stamina potion might be a good idea. Stamina potion might be a good idea, and then I can use the Ring of Haste for like a move 5 and then a move and jump, and you could just like stand back here and wait for us. I don't know. I do want to make sure this is all taken care of, but that bear here might be going this way. Well, I'll skip it. Well, we've got enough going on right now. Round 10. Round 10. Probably, yeah, I'm thinking you're going to go this way, aren't you? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so I've kind of given myself a lot of bad cards for this round. Just don't have a lot of good combinations here. So disappearing wounds and energizing strike. Maybe go for attack, but definitely gonna go this way, make an attack, and then attack again. This thing's have retaliate 3, so it's gonna be kind of painful, but because he's poisoned, maybe while we make 3 attacks on it, we might be able to kill it. Because that's going to be an attack of 3, and then 3, and this one will be at advantage, and this one would be an attack of 5. So if we pull some pluses in there, there's a chance. So then I'm going as late as I could with Perverse Edge, so I can maybe just get you stunned. And depending on where you are, maybe I punch you after, we'll have to see. But I don't really want to be doing a lot of melee range attacks with the Mind Thief against the Elite Infestor, because it's going to... I mean, 2 is going to be more than half of her damage. And then just go in late with you. I don't know. I didn't really have a lot of good options here. So they're going to heal that damage. Of course they are, and you're just going to stay back there. So you're getting rid of that poison. And then you have an attack of 1, 2, 3. So you're not going to be able to attack anybody, and you're not either, and of course not. Plan foiled again. So, okay, yeah, I was going to say the healing came after the retaliation. I was wondering about that. We'll do this attack. Come on, he's over here. And we'll make that attack. Ah, you jerk! You punk! I'll be able to heal a little bit with my robes. Wow. You've absolutely screwed me. Absolutely screwed me with that. Thank you. I think I want to use my stamina potion. No, let's skip it. Let's skip that. As for you, like you're out of the way. I can't do anything for you. That's not going to work either, so we'll just undo, and I'm just going to move up here, pick up a little bit of loot. I don't think anything's going to, like, I don't think both of them are going to be able to attack her. And you're way too far away to worry about right now. And I think it's my best interest to help the bear out a little bit. And I'm gonna have you run over here to deal with this, but I'd like to deal with this first, so. What is going on? I've pulled everything bad. This is just not in the cards for me this time. You're gonna need to take a long rest too, huh? I guess I'm okay with that. So long rest here. Long rest with you. You're not going to be able to kill both of them or even one of them. I don't think. I don't think. And then as for you, I'd like to deal with some of this, but there's just not much I can do here. Let's do this and this, sure. Whatever. Let's just choose a couple cards. They're going to move 1, so that's not... Well, you're going to move 2, you're going to move 1, you're going to move 2. And you are actually attacking both of them. Absolute craziness. You're going to move 2. I'll do this. I'm going to muddle both of them. I need to muddle this one. I think it's kind of important. It's not too bad. Pull the +2 over there. Yeah, very helpful. Nice. Hey. Things are... Let me not speak too quickly here. Things are looking a little bit better than they were before. Stopping 3 incoming attacks in 1 turn is huge. Huge. Healing is useless for you. I think the Stone Sigil, the monolith, might be coming up here pretty soon. I think I'm considering Patch Fur to drop. No, Disappearing Wounds. Let's drop Disappearing Wounds. There we go. I'd rather be able to heal the bear than myself. And Vile Pestilence, maybe? I think that one's probably the good one to drop here in this case. Alright. Round 12. So this isn't looking too bad here. This is looking kind of rough. Particularly, look at this. They don't even, it's like they don't even notice what's behind them. Oh man, look at this pain. That's awesome. It's really nice to enjoy the art sometimes. You gotta enjoy that, right? Look at that. That's beautiful. Just beautiful. Alright. Round 12. So we're gonna start off round 12 with Pan, Maul, and Stone Sigil. I think what I'm going to do is use this for the move 5 first, and then use the Major Stamina Potion to get it right back so that I can summon the monolith. I'd like to have it right here. So whatever's behind this door has that to focus on, because we're going to be way over here, and it's going to take some time for us to get over there, to get back. I do have kind of a plan, but we'll just see how this goes. At least something will be here for that to not go chasing us down. I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking here. Then 31 for Hades. I'm going to do Stinging Cloud to move back into this room a little bit, and then Paralyzing Bite to stun you, depending on what's going on with you. And I've calculated this, or counted it out. 1, 2, 3. From here, I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 with Wretched Swarm and Storm of Wings. I would use this first, and then use this to jump, so that I can get back to here. And I'm gonna hold on to the Stamina Potion so that I can maybe take it right back. Take these 2 cards back so that I can get right back into the room. We'll see. And long rest. She's gonna be okay. Maybe not. Oh boy. Oh man. Well, they're going later. Not late enough though. Let's see here. 1, 2. Yeah, you're gonna be able to. Oh no, you're just gonna move 1. Okay, so 1. You're gonna be fine. You are gonna make that attack. Okay, this isn't too bad. You. This is okay. I mean, if it was me making this attack, then I would just blame myself. But come on, like you're absolutely killing me here. I brought this for this reason though, so I really wanted you to make enough damage that I could just move over here and kind of forget about you, but come on. Come on, buddy. All right. Something's in the air here tonight. This is incredible. Incredible. You're going to attack for 3? I'd rather not put you in harm's way of that. So you're going to attack you, and then you can heal back up. So I'm just going to have you go here. That bear. That bear. So yeah, let's wait on this for a moment. I don't think I need both of these cards right now. Let's wait. Let's see what happens before I decide to bring in that. I guess I should have known you were going to do something crazy like this. Thank you. Gloomhaven punishes and then quickly says, "I'm so sorry." I mean, if this is the case, I'm going to attack you. I think it's worth attacking you at this point. Finally. Gotta hold on to that. And the Ring of Haste might be actually really awesome to be able to use that, go way over here, and then start coming back immediately. I do have a plan, though. I have a plan that I'd like to see happen, but this really needs to be taken care of before I think about this plan further. Good. Heal up a bit. I'm not too sure. Oh, that's right. Yeah, see, I don't know. I feel like this needs to be a part of the game, that you can cancel this while you're in this screen, because I do not want to go all the way back through that just to get this one card back. It's okay though. Let's I think we're gonna have to drop this one. I'm not too excited about it, but they're not getting close enough in order for me to use the bottom attack or bottom ability, and I don't think I'll be using the top ability. Yeah, so I mean, after going through all these, Submissive Affliction. Because of the retaliation, I think I'm getting a bit scared about making these melee attacks. So I'm a bit sad to see that go. Round 13. So we're gonna go first with Apati. Have I been calling her Ate? Or have I just been skipping out on her name completely? I don't know. Apati. Hostile takeover, hoping that they decide to move and perform a normal melee attack. This will stop them from doing that, but we all know what that's going to mean. And then I'm going to use this to move away. Yeah, I'll probably end up using that to move away. We're going to have to see. Then we have Ancient Ward to disarm. We're going at 56 though. So I'm going to use this to redistribute most of his health onto the bear. And then Ancient Ward for some disarm. I'm hoping you decide to move up before. And then we're seeing Hades at 63 with this. Again, I'm really hoping that you get moving here. You can see, so all you have to do is move there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's enough for this. And the Nightmarish Affliction, if it decides to move a little bit, then I can use my Hog Helm. If not, then I'll at least use it on you. And want to start... I guess I don't want to poison, do I? So we'll go with this. We'll poison and curse, and I have this to do the same thing later. Let's do it that way. We'll go later. I want to make sure that I'm giving ample time for you to move in. And you're not moving. I mean, yeah, and you're going to be attacking. At least it will be muddled. It's not that major of an attack. Then you're going to be muddled after that. These things are so chaotic. So chaotic. It's hard to get an idea of what they're going to do. And you're just going to move one. Yeah, it can take a couple damage. That's fine. Okay. And do I really want to do this? Like attack for 1 here. I guess it would be an attack for 3. Then I would get some retaliation. But I do have this for next round. I could do something like that. So we'll do this. We'll make an attack back here to keep you back there. Oh, you can't see. No, you can't. Never mind. Never mind. I'm just gonna back up, and I'm gonna use immobilize on you still. Maybe I will use it on you though instead. But I feel like I gotta back up. No, I'm gonna use it on you. Actually, it won't matter because the bear's gonna be in your face anyway, so. I don't know what to say here, guys. This is incredible. Okay, well, here is like all. I can't give you all of my health though, because if I do, then because of where I'm standing, if they do that attack again, then I'm screwed. So here's a little bit of health. But I'm gonna be disarming you. You know what? Have it all. Have it all. I'll be able to heal myself after. Or at least heal. And you're not close enough. For crying out loud. I can't pull a plus. I feel like I should probably use this to take Ancient Ward back and Stone Sigil now. I think I'll do that. Let's do it. Plague Herald. Let's poison you. And now we'll curse again. Yeah, at least it wasn't a minus. Alright. End your turn. Round 14. So we're going to be starting really early with Apathy. There she is. Cranium Overload and Frigid Apparition. I need to start moving this direction. I can't just be killing them and then move over here. That's going to be a waste of time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because you're disarmed, I'm hoping that maybe we'll go a little bit later. I don't know. And because you're not disarmed, you're immobilized, I'm hoping that helps. We'll have to see, though. And then while you're over there, you know, we've got plenty of ways of disarming and muddling and stunning, so maybe you'll survive. Maybe. 19, we're going to see Ancient Ward for some healing and energizing strike for a major attack here. And then the Plague Herald going really late, and I need to start moving in that direction because it's going to take 1, 2 turns. I can just take a long rest here, so that's 3 turns. Ideally, you two have made your way over here by then. We'll see. Oh, for crying out loud! They're just... Okay, at least you're poisoned, so you're not going to heal yourself. That is... You're going to be stunned. Oh, you won't be stunned, so you might actually... Yep. Cool. Great. Awesome. Whatever. At least we don't have to wield dirt. Ugh, we don't have to worry about you. I love that you pulled another minus. I love it. We'll make this attack. Then we can heal you up. Come on. This is hurting me. Like, physically. Pain. This scenario is just so painful. We're going to be re-poisoning you again with that, so... And then more. That's going to be against the bear. Alright. I guess I'm a little bit okay with that, but not really. Let's go back here, and I'm going to start working on you. It's only retaliate 2. I can handle that. You're stunned. Come on, buddy. Okay. Yeah, I can't make any more attacks here. And let's get moving here. Let's go. All right. Round 15. You know what we're gonna do with you? Just go over here, step on that, and then take a long rest. I don't think it's gonna work. But we gotta try. We gotta push through this. You will be able to stun over there, which is helpful, and then I'll make an attack with... Oh man, it would be an attack of 4 if I just do like a default attack. So I guess I'll go for it. I'll use Mass Hysteria. And then for you, I mean, you're going to stay right where you are and you're going to be attacking this. So we've got that going for us, I guess. But we do have to worry about that thing out there. Let's get the stone sigil in and that. Let's do something like that. That's going to muddle everybody and immobilize them too. They just won't quit. Alright. So stun you. I think that's worth it. Or I could stun you again. I think we should stun you. You actually dealt damage. Alright. Man, I'm not liking this anymore. I'm not liking it. Because, sure, maybe I deal some damage, but it has not been kind to me. And to take more damage might not be worth it. I think I'm going to have to take a long rest, or a short rest with you, just so that I can get my cards back and run over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have to run through traps too, because I don't have any jumps. I don't know. I don't know what to say here. I don't think I can do this. I'm gonna just make this attack. Of course I can't reach you. I don't want to make that attack. I don't know. I don't want to sit here and take a ton of damage. Ah, because he was muddled and... yeah. Alright, at least this way everybody's muddled and staying put. But then I can't use that. I'm kind of considering to use the bear to go over here. I screwed this up, didn't I? It's too late. I think I'm gonna just bring the bear back over here to make that attack later. And you really, really need to start running away. Okay. Come over here. I'm gonna skip this ability. And I mean, what I can do is take a card, or take 2 cards back right now. Oh, no, I have to stay here. The double doors will only open once all pressure plates in the rooms behind the single door have been activated simultaneously. I don't know how I'm going to do this, guys. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I have to take a short rest with you. I have to. Cranium overload for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you're just stuck back there until I can finally get you over here. Do you even have... okay, we've got Unstoppable Beast. Then I'm gonna have to take a rest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I have to... what's behind this door? So don't use this yet. I'm gonna use that and use this to move away. Hostile takeover to stop you from moving. And you take a long rest. Okay, so we don't have to worry about you. And we're going before you. I'm hoping that's enough. I'm hoping that's enough, man. God. Oh, go over here. Heal up. That's the wound. Make that attack. And now you do that. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. So I gotta use this to get moving. And that means I'll be standing next to you. That's just not cool, man, at all. So I'm gonna have to go here, and then we have to take a short rest so I can get it back. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's still not enough. But that, I mean, that's what I have to do. I have to stand right here. I'll be able to go before you. I'm not too worried about that. Hey, why not? Oh, you have retaliation. Right? You do. Just skip it. Whatever. Plague Herald. You're doing something over there. Now, what I can do... Oh, wait. I want to say, and I'm pretty sure the answer is that I'm correct here, that they can stand on it all they want. That's not going to do anything. So, I was thinking I could throw you over here. All I have to do is loot the chest, so it doesn't even matter what's behind the door. I just have to run in fast enough to get it. That's, of course, very easily said than done. What do I get rid of here? Anything that, that one. I can't use it for movement, and it doesn't have a ranged attack, so it's gone. So, short rest here. And I've realized that I can't use that now because I only have 1 health left. So that plan's gone too. Well, Ancient Ward to stop both of them from attacking, and Unstoppable Beast. This fight, man, guys, I am just absolutely blown away by this one. All right, Mass Hysteria and Perverse Edge. Sure. Sure. Actually, Brain Leech. And you... What do I do here? Succumb to the gift? Like 2 cards that aren't going to be able to do too much. Stinging Cloud. You're not moving in your healing and doing a ranged attack too. Alright, that's gone. So do this. Confirm that. Why not? I don't know why, but I at least can make a couple attacks here with advantage. Hey. And it just healed it right back again, yeah. Yeah, sorry guy. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is the wrong group to be making, to be dealing with this one. Maybe the bear will be able to take care of both of them now. Yeah, skip. Skip and skip. None of you are poisoned either, so can't bless you. Nope. Round 18. I need to get you over this, but I have to take damage to do it. So I'm gonna redistribute. And let's go with that for the attack. Let's go earlier though. This, and then over here. Oh, I do have that too. Okay. We don't have darkness, and you're gonna pull, but you guys are just gonna be focusing on the bear, I'm pretty sure. All right. So yeah, I mean, there's nothing else to do. Run over here. I desperately need a jump on this one. And you're just gonna take a rest over there. And I think the bear's dead. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do anything with the bear. Let's have you make that attack again. Oh man. Wow. That really pulled through. Oh, you're actually disarmed, so I don't have to worry about you at all. I need some health back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because it deals 5 damage, so I need 6. So I'll take all that. Good luck, Arctos. This is just funny at this point. Skip movement and skip the attack. Like my thought at this point is that you have all of the movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for that jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What I'm thinking of doing is once these doors open, I have so much movement with Hades that I might actually be able to run in and just loot that chest. That's my plan here. Long rest, and I'm gonna take a long rest over here too. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, end your turn. We're going first. And you're attacking... I think you're dead. You're gonna be attacking... Yeah, that's what I figured. Not enough to kill you. So... I need to... I just need to... Whoops! Oh, you're kidding me. I thought that was a move 5 for you. So I have to wait one more turn? I guess that's okay. I guess it's okay. I mean, I could heal you and then summon the monolith. You're gonna be going... You're gonna be dying here. I'm putting everything I've got on you. That's basically all I can do right now. So... I could heal you and bring it in. I think that's what I'm going to do, just to try to keep you alive for one more turn, maybe. Because you've got an attack of 4 and an attack of 5. Alright. And then this will keep them from actually attacking these two squeakers. And it's giving you a ton of XP. Oh boy. Goodbye, Arctos. Perverse Edge. That's gone. I'm never going to be able to use that bottom ability in this case. They're almost dead. I'm like, it's looking good now. But yeah, heal up a little bit. And I don't need this one. Round 20. You have to take a short rest. I don't need that. And I need my move 5. And I might as well use Ancient Ward while I'm at it to keep them from making attacks. But they will come back here. So let's go 19. Even if they do come back here to make the attacks, you'll still be alive. I'm not worried about that. But it'll at least give me some time. 19. No, I need to go earlier. I can't. So I'll use this, and I'm basically just going to use that heal 2. And you go really late. And we're going to have you just use Wretched Swarm. I don't want you to go too far. I want everything over here to go this way, and then he's just going to sneak on by real quiet, like, even with the Cloak of Invisibility. Man, it's like I planned that. I didn't. I definitely didn't. We'll use that. Definitely did not plan this. Yeah, they're gonna go early and even heal, and then the Stone Golem's just gonna walk around. These Harrower Infestors, guys. Skip the movement, but heal. And we'll skip that attack. Stay right there. Oops, before we go, let's make a couple attacks. Maybe I can kill you. You did it. You did it. And I'm so sorry for this. Ow. Luckily this is just poison, because if it was the wound, then you'd be dead. I mean, I'd probably plan a little bit better, but here we go. End your movement. And that's what's behind the door. Wow. Wow. I mean, luckily I've got another jump in our hand here. There you go. Skip the attack. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did it. I think I did it. I'm not even going to be greedy here. Round 21. Yeah, we'll just burn through some cards here. And then let's use the move 5. So 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1. There's 2 doors, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll go Storm of Wings. And then I can use Paralyzing Bite to go in after with my Ring of Haste. I almost want to do this early, right? Because if I can round this corner and die here, that might be the best thing, because then maybe it would have been a good idea to just take the damage so that I actually exhaust over there. So you're going to come back here and attack for 6. Okay. This is an attack, a range 4. So from back here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Oh, you're already disarmed, so I don't really care about you at all. Come on. This is insanity. The fact that this worked. How? I don't think I can actually do... Oh, I can. I can do that at least. I can even heal. So we'll skip that and heal. This heal 1 affect all allies is amazing. It's amazing. So run over here. I guess there's like a possibility that you're not going to die, but whatever. And we'll use the Ring of Haste for this, and oh, I guess just that. Yeah. Make sure that that's the one I clicked. All right. Yeah. End your turn. That's just so funny. Oh, I have so much health. I don't even know why I think I'm gonna die here.
You rush forward and take hold of the sigil of strength lying on a pedestal in the inner chamber. Immediately, an overwhelming power surges through you, and all of your foes disappear as quickly as they had appeared. You feel a great strength welling up inside you. For an instant, your vision goes dark, and you see glimpses of a strange runic alphabet. The power dissipates and your vision returns, but before you can write down the symbols, they fade from memory.
I can't believe that, guys. I cannot believe it. I didn't get any of this. So be it. My apologies, the neighborhood dogs just like to go psycho from time to time, but they kind of ruined this victory for me. No, that was incredible. My original plan was to use that switch, and I could have thrown one of these enemies, whatever enemy I encountered in here. If it was just, I was expecting just one, but to have 2 of those things, I think that's the way you're supposed to do it, you know, is keep them busy as you sneak somebody behind them. So, regardless, I ended up losing that card because I, of course, lost it randomly. This just seemed like one of those randomly poor drawn modifier encounters that I was not going to get through using the modifier cards in this case. Just poor pulls, one after another. But, man, we got through it. 16 experience for the Beast Tyrant, 17 for the Mind Thief. Oh, he was supposed to be a layabout. And then apparently I did not get enough. I did not drop enough cards for Zealot and Executioner. I guess I didn't. I thought I did. Maybe somebody else did. I can't remember. But yeah, whew. Beast Tyrant definitely taking the show here. Wow, I'm kind of in shock here. $20, make it 30 experience on top of that crazy amount of experience for both of them. Amazing. We've got 2 level ups, and Apati on her first go has just gained 47 experience. Well done. Well done. Well, let's go through these level ups. He barely made it. Nothing else unlocked, which is kind of unfortunate because a lot of these ones that are coming up are going to be just as horrible as that one. All right, Pan first, level up to 6. Primal Blessing, that's interesting. More healing, particularly for everyone else around. So healing Apati, for instance, healing himself and healing Arctos. Move 2, swap positions with your bear, and then move 2. What? I don't think I've ever seen that. Swap positions with your bear and then move 2? So you could, in this case, I don't know if I like that, because typically the Beast Tyrant is way too far behind. So you could move 2, like that doesn't make sense. Maybe to bring the bear out of trouble? I don't know. The healing is interesting, but I don't know about that bottom ability here. After your Blood Hunger, 42, the other one was 28. After your bear's next 5 attacks, it performs a heal 2 self action. Now that sounds more interesting. And then the bottom is attack 3 and heal 3 self as a command. So again, the bear can attack 3. This is really interesting because that would pair well with a lot of our, let's see here, like attack 4 and then attack 3 and then heal 3. I think we know what I'm going to be going for. I've been thinking about punch through because of all of the encounters or scenarios that are going to be coming up soon have a lot of shield, and this one might actually be really interesting to take on. But that attack 3 heal 3 bottom ability is really good too, and Blood Hunger would be helpful. That would be helpful, but I'm not sure I would use that. And I want to wrap my mind around the bottom ability of Primal Blessing. I could see this being useful for opening a door. I think that would be a really good place to do it, because in that case you could open the door, swap the bear into the room, and then you could continue walking toward the door to continue moving. So it's a move 4 with you. It's a move 4, which is nice, but with you being able to swap with the bear in between. It just seems so weird. But the top ability of healing is really good too. I mean, if in particular, we've got Stone Sigil as well. Okay, I think I'm gonna skip out on Blood Hunger and Primal Blessing, and I'm gonna go for Punch Through because I'm trying to find one where I think I would be able to switch that with Maul. Punch Through. But these two, I don't see what I would... First of all, I don't think I'm taking Primal Blessing. I think I would take Blood Hunger. But I don't see what I would switch out for this. Like, everything here that I have, I'm kind of happy with. Because I want to keep Disappearing Wounds for a bit more. I'm definitely keeping Patch Fur. Maul, I don't think I would drop for Blood Hunger. And then Disorienting Roar is not one I'm going to be getting rid of. So, in this case, Punch Through I could drop for Maul, and I'm pretty happy with that choice. So I'm going to actually take Punch Through instead. I'm dropping an attack of 4 and taking an attack 3 with Pierce 4. I think that Pierce is more important. And if it's not, if I feel like the Pierce isn't as important, then I can just drop it and retake this, and I'm okay with switching too. Now, that said, that move 3 plus 1 attack for all your commands this round would be really good with Unstoppable Beast if I can bring Earth in. But regardless, this makes it an attack 4, 5 if we have Earth. That's not too bad either, and it makes me even want to think about Forceful Swipe. So I'm gonna do this because I know I've got some shield coming up very soon, so I'll take this one for now. Yeah, I think that's a good choice. I think that was a good choice. All right. As for you, the attack modifiers. I kind of like Lacerate, bringing in another +1, but having that wound is pretty helpful. But maybe we want to bring in, like, get rid of another -1. Let's do this. We'll go with Focus. We'll go with Focus. All right. Hades. Level 8. There it is. There it is. I knew something like this was coming up. I love this. It doesn't look... Okay, it's a little bit bigger. But this is an entire room in a lot of those room tiles. This is the entire room. And then having that bottom heal 2 for 3 targets. This would be... Oh, I guess it's Rot Maggots, isn't it? Yeah. So Rot Maggots has that Spreading Scourge. I like this. I guess I would use it to drop maybe another AoE, maybe, but I guess I could drop something like Vile Pestilence. I don't know if I like that idea, though. Let's see what the other one is, of course. Grim Bargain. During your next 6 attack actions, curse 1 ally within range 2 to gain 2 add target effects. 2 add target effects. Muddle Self, double the value of your next attack action this round. No, I'm not too excited about that. So Spread Scourge. I mean, still, I don't know how excited... I mean, I like this, for sure, but I would probably... I guess I could just drop Vile Pestilence. I have so many ways of poisoning. This one I haven't really been needing it so much. Is there something else that I'm excited about back here? Black Tides is interesting. Black Tides is interesting. Fetid Flurry. And Under the Skin. Ugh. Do I take Under the Skin knowing what's coming up? We're going to need a lot of Pierce. And because we have so much shield coming up, I don't know how excited I am about this, but being able to muddle the entire room, I can't pass up on that. I just can't. We're going to drop Vile Pestilence then. A small AoE for a big AoE. And it also gives us some more ways to heal too, so sure. Heighten. Remove a 0 for a 2. Add a couple +1s. Look at all the ones you've got. Wow. And then those two. I mean, Corrupt might be a good one to bring in now because that big AoE. There's increased chances of pulling some poison cards. Same thing with Immobilize. Same thing with Bludgeon. Bludgeon. Yeah, let's bring in Bludgeon. Alright. Well. What a... It just blew up my mind there. What's the word here? Cranium overload. That's exactly what that scenario was. And I even had a break in the middle. I had to stand up and get away from this computer. I think it was like round 7, and I already had to get up. So, Cranium overload. Definitely the name of this episode. Well, folks, we'll call that an episode. I hope you enjoyed it. You can let me know by leaving a like or a comment. As always, thanks for stopping by. I hope to see you next time.